What's up, YouTube? It's your boy X again, just coming at you for another movie review today. First and foremost, I know I've been kind of MIA recently, so I apologize for that. I've been watching movies, just haven't got any reviews out for you guys. So I'm gonna work on that. Ain't gonna be happening too much longer, so I'm gonna kick some of these out for you guys, kind of let you know what I thought about some of these movies that I've seen recently. I hope enjoy that you guys been going to the movies, watching movies, enjoying them like I have as well too. But what are we talking about today? We're gonna be talking about Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. And I'm gonna tell you just straight up. I'm gonna try to keep it as simple as possible. I like the movie. I don't really have too many problems with this movie. I'm not for sure how I feel about Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, whatever they're calling it now. I'm not for sure how I feel about this franchise at this point in time. Kind of started this movie's directed by John A. Boya or something like that. Probably mispronounce his name. Do it all the time. You guys right now, look it up. Do that research for yourself. He's done movies like A Monster Call, things of that nature. Some pretty good movies. I haven't seen any of his other movies. I didn't really get a kind of a feel on what his directing style was on this movie. This seems like a pretty typical Jurassic Park movie. So it's kind of like just churning it out, system factory, just make this movie. So, like I said, interested to see what this director does in the future. Also, it has stars Chris Pratt, Star-Lord, whatever you want to call him. You know who that is. Also stars, what's that one lady's name? Dallas Bryce Howard. Oh, yeah, I didn't know that was Ron Howard's daughter. Maybe I'm kind of late on that, but yeah, it is. Some of you guys probably like, who's Ron Howard? He's Ron Howard, the director. That's what I mean. Let's see, that still don't ring a bell. Okay, change the subject. Anyways, talking about this movie. So overall, I had a fun time with this movie. If you like the Jurassic Park series as a whole, then you're gonna like this movie. Honestly, this movie is actually probably one of the better ones. If we're going from a story perspective and just how everything plays out, this is probably, honestly, I'll say this is probably up there with maybe being the second best, maybe third, depending on how nostalgic you are with with the second one as well too. I personally kind of like the second one or two, Lost World, but this is probably better than Lost World, just to be honest with you. But overall, I love this movie, and like I said, when I'm doing these reviews, I always try to do these based on not just from an analytical point of view, but just from a point of view of how I actually felt throughout this movie, and then after I left this movie, even though I had a fun time. There actually was some parts where it was actually legitimately kind of like not terrifying, but kind of like edge of your seat, like what's going to happen, so on and so forth. There was definitely a lot of great classic dinosaur moments. Yeah, there's some heart-wrenching things as well too. This movie has a lot. The kind of the underlying tone of this movie had a lot to do with animal rights, and pretty much now that we created the dinosaurs, are we just going to let them die? Because the island that they're on right now, the original island, there's an active volcano on it, which is about to explode, which would pretty much kill the dinosaurs once again. Man, dinosaurs got no luck. It's like, man, we only been around for like 5 years this time. No luck. But anyways, yeah, so they're gonna die. So pretty much the government was kind of pretty much debating whether or not we should save them, put them on a different island, so on and so forth. And there's people that was like, nah, we cool, just let them die. Too many people die every time we get involved with these dinosaurs. No, nah, we good. And honestly, what would I do in this situation? I ain't gonna say, because there's probably too many people that like animals. That probably would come across this. You'd be like, you don't like animals? I like animals. I like the animals in my house. I'll put it to you like that. I'll explain that another day. Not your animals. I like my animals. Anyways, going forward from there, honestly, like I said, and that kind of played into the movie further along as well too, which I kind of thought was stupid. I don't want to get into too much of the spoilers, but overall, when we get back on track, stay on target, Xavier. But overall, though, I left this movie just feeling very underwhelmed. It was not an underwhelming feeling how I felt with maybe like a Ready Player One. I think Ready Player One was better than this movie. Actually, a lot better than this movie. Per se, this is a relatively average movie for me. But overall, like I said, I walked out and just felt this movie's like, okay, good movie, good story. It's different than what we got from the other Jurassic Park movies. I like that they did that. I like some of the stuff that they said in this movie, but everything felt like a tease. Like they teased us with more higher concept things, and then they just kind of like, oh, we're gonna tease you about this. Like we're gonna really challenge your thinking on this one, but they didn't really challenge it. They just said we're gonna challenge your thinking, and then they just pull back, and it's like, what happened to that challenging thinking part? You're not challenging me. You just gonna give up? All right, cool. You just gonna the rapper's just gonna eat someone? All right, cool. That's what I came to see, anyways. Grab popcorn, like, all right, cool. That's what I came for, anyways. When we watch this T-Rex bite someone, just I don't know why I did that. That was a Chewbacca for you in a little bit. But overall, like I said, let me get back on target here. Relatively average movie. It's a movie that I would actually suggest that you do watch eventually. It's not bad to where I say it gets tricky when you get kind of in this average range because it's kind of like I want you to watch it because I think it's worth watching because it's actually, like I said, it's one of the better Jurassic Park movies, but it's not really worth the time and money to go to the theater and watch it. If you know what I mean. So, like I said, this is more of a, if you're a fan of the series, you like the other movies, majority of all the movies, then go watch it. If you kind of iffy on majority of all of them, other than the first one, which most people are, then you might as well just go ahead and watch it legally like you were probably going to do anyways. I'm not condoning that. I don't know why I paused. I forgot what I was going to say. Anyways, Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom. I'm probably going to give this about like a solid like 74. Like I said, enjoyed this movie a lot. Gave us more story-wise that I actually enjoyed, but kind of sold us short on fully bringing about those concepts throughout the movie and just gave us pretty much a generic ending and a generic way how the movie was formulated. It's like, okay, I've seen this movie before. Do we need a third one? Not really, but this movie made a lot of money, so it is what it is. But as always, this is just my opinion. What's yours? Like always, like, subscribe, let me know. Leave comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about my review, about this movie as well too. And I want to get back to you guys later. As always, peace out. See you guys next time.